So I want to paint a picture for everybody. A picture of what happens in many long-term care facilities to our elderly, our vulnerable adults, our people that get hurt in an accident and have to go to these rehab centers. I want to paint a picture of what they see that we don't see because we're not the ones there. Picture being in so much pain, excruciating pain, and people stealing your medication, your pain meds. Picture being punished because you did something like tell that you were being treated bad, and now your medications are being withheld from you to scare you and to harm you. Imagine not being able to get up and brush your teeth, eat, get a drink of water, walk around the block, take your dog for a walk. Fucking just imagine. And you've got these people that are making you feel like the biggest burden because every time you put on your call light, an evil bitch nurse comes in and says, "Oh my God, why are you calling us again? Can you please stop pushing the button?" Or even worse, what happens is that they take their call lights and they throw them under the bed, or they just take them out of the wall. And this is what people are living like, and they're terrified, and they're being abused mentally, emotionally, and many physically and sexually as well. So imagine you don't have a family, or your family is a piece of crap, and you get thrown into this nursing home, and you have nobody to stick up for you, nobody to say, "Hey, this is wrong." Nobody. Imagine that being you. Because when my husband was laying in that nursing home, he was screaming for help. It's in the notes. It says, Iman Shabazz has been screaming for help all day, but when we go and check on him, he doesn't know why. Well, they forgot to mention the part that they didn't check on him until 8 hours later. And so by then, Iman is distraught. He hasn't eaten. He hasn't drinking. He hasn't been changed. Imagine that. Imagine all of a sudden having to be wearing briefs, aka adult diapers, and laying in this burning urine. It burns. It burns bad. And you can't do anything about it because these nurses and these caregivers, they don't care, and they're cutting corners, and they're just leaving you to suffer. This is what many people in nursing homes and long-term care facilities and these adult family homes, this is what some people go through every single day. Every single day. So my job as a mandated reporter is that if I see something that I know is abusive or can be harmful to people that are vulnerable and can't stand up for themselves, I'm supposed to say something, and I do. How many of you nurses, caregivers, CNAs, anybody in the medical field, how many of you guys have seen something and turned your head? How many? You know what I mean? And when you turned your head, do you know if that person ended up dying because of the way they were being taken care of? Because my husband died a horrific death, you know? And prior to that, he was abused. He was told that I didn't want nothing to do with him, that his kids had left him, that I was out causing all this trouble because I was angry that his family was, you know, sexually abusing our son, and they made it like I was mad at Iman, you know, and Iman's like, fuck, I'm in this bad situation and I just abused the hell out of my kids and my wife because I was just on heavy dose of drugs, all kinds of methamphetamines, who knows what the hell Iman was on, heroin, freaking crack rock, I don't fucking know, but he probably did it all. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't do this new Finch shit that everybody was doing. I don't know. Because he got so dangerous that I took my kids out of that situation. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for giving me the strength. But he didn't fight back as much or even try to fight for himself, because he said, I knew I deserved everything that I was getting. So just imagine your grandma, your grandpa, your auntie, your cousin, your sister, your brother, laying in a nursing home thinking that, you know what, this is what I deserve, so I'm just going to die slowly and just let these people do whatever they want, because at this point, this is what I deserve. Imagine that being the last moments of your life, dying in feces and urine. Thank God I was able to bring my husband home. It's sad because his injuries that he got from his accident from being in that place were nowhere near death. I mean, Iman was a strong motherfucker. Okay, he lifted weights all of his life. He did push-ups all of his life. He worked out all of his life. He did all that, and stayed strong. He has a stroke from the drugs. He won't listen to God. He's like, yeah, right, God, I'm gonna keep fucking pushing. And a lot of it's, again, drug induced, and drugs fuck your mind up. But he then gets hit by a car a month later, loses his leg, breaks his whole body apart, and he survives, yo. Strong surviving. So he didn't have to have the same ending as many of these people in these nursing homes do, or many of these people that are in guardianships do. But my goal is to change that and to show the world that we don't have to run places like this. We don't have to treat people like this. We are not people's karma. You know what I'm saying? In the end of somebody's life, you want them to have the best. So why are we not forcing this? Why are we not standing up for these people that can't talk? So, after 7 minutes of keeping you guys here, if you're still here, I'm going to be starting a show, and it's going to be called Voices Behind the Nursing Home Walls. And I think I'm going to do that on my YouTube. And so if anybody's interested in telling me their story, their grandma story, their family story of guardianship, of any of the things I just spoke about, I would love to have you on my YouTube channel, and I would love for you to comment and let me know that you're interested. Have a blessed day.